Hey, this is the Goo, and you're watching Dopey Games, and welcome back to another Make a Map of Goo! Hey. Alright, man, we're busy this month, man. We got a bunch of stuff coming. It's the end of the month, but I've got a bunch of stuff going on. A bunch of stuff. Alright, so let's see what's going on. Hope everybody's having a great day. It is Friday. But I'm in a mess of hurt here. My plane has crashed into a glacier and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh God, what am I gonna do? Come on, Goo, you can get out of here. Oh, you're wounded. You're moving slow. Anyhow, I didn't take a whole bunch of time on this because I want to get the stream going. But, so we got some plan. What happened to the pilot? Oh, was I the pilot? Maybe. Okay, that could be. Oh goodness, what is it? Oh no! So, is there any other way out? No, no other way out. The crash has broken a hole in the ice, revealing an old helicopter. A lot of people must have crashed here. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, no good. No good. Oh, God. Ow. Damn it. What's going on here? Help me. Oh. Alright. Uh-oh. That wasn't supposed to happen, but okay. I didn't take a whole lot of time with this, but there we go. Alright, and that's an ice slide. You're like, well, good, that should be fairly simple to make. And it is. But I've tried a bunch of different ways to do slides. There's one of them. Let's just, okay, so that's basically, I didn't take a bunch of time, as you can see. And I threw out, there is so much ice and cave stuff, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try to make this map into kind of like a journey to the center of the earth kind of map on assault. Basically, you'll go down the slide, then you'll be here, and it'll just be a big cavernous caves with its own little ecosystem inside of it. And that's the way it's gonna go. Uh-oh. Where's that dude at? I got a bad guy around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. What's he doing? Is he trying to crawl off the map? Trying to crawl off the map, dude? AI freaks me out sometimes, man. This AI can be really tricky. I scared myself. I had to turn it off one time making the map. I was like, what? AI's not supposed to do that. That's right. It's going to be this AI that takes over the world. Bastard. Get out of here. Alright, so let's just go over making a slide and then we'll go look at all the ice and stuff. Now, I've done all kinds of things to try to make a slide. I've made ramps. Don't work. Now, you would think that this was a slide, wouldn't you? You'd think, you'd be like, yeah, you will slide down that. No, you won't. The gravity works like gravity. The closer you get to the center of the map, the heavier the gravity. It seems. If I'm wrong, please put it in the comments, and I will say, you're right, Goo's wrong. But, oh, and you know what? We're not even going to try it. You know what? Don't try to move stuff all the way around your map. just delete it. Good job, Goo. People don't want to watch you trying to move that spawn around for a friggin' hour. Alright, so we'll just show you what I mean. Okay, now you would look at this pyramid and go, you should slide down that. That should be real easy to slide down. That should be just like a slidey kind of thing. But I'm going to show you that you're wrong. Let's see. Let's go. Let's put our game. Then we'll just go back to game mode, get another spawn, put him up there. And then we'll hit R. We'll hit R3 and then down is play. For all you people who haven't, I've had a bunch of comments on the videos that say, I can't get him to attack me. Well, that's because you're using Explorer mode, and Explorer mode is just so you can check out everything so you're not under pressure of anything. Play is to actually test the game. Alright, so we're up here on top of this pyramid. If you look down it, you'd be like, I should slide right down that sucker. Wait. Oh, now I slide down it? Sure. Didn't do that before. Okay. So I was wrong. There must have been something going on with the, when I loaded. I was working on it for hours and it still wouldn't work. But so you can make a slide like that, basically with pyramids, I guess. I did it before, it didn't work, but you have to have a fairly stiff angle, as you see with that right there. See the ice slide? Those are sheets of ice. So, okay, so we can use a pyramid to make a slide. Huh. I'm telling you guys, I did it for... Of course, when I do the video or when I do the live stream, it's gonna work perfectly. I swear to God, I was working on this and I made the pyramids and I tried to get the slide and it just wouldn't slide. Let's try it again. Let's make a bigger pyramid and see if that helps us out. If we can still do it. Maybe it's because I had it bigger and then I made it smaller. Let's see. Let's try. Okay, so if you don't know how to make a pyramid, it's fairly simple. So let's, this is a lot of work to make a slide. You know what I mean? You're using assets. And if you're going to make something like what we want to make here, you're going to need as many assets as you can because, you don't want to use up your assets and your map doesn't really use up your assets. So let's go ahead and make another pyramid. And we'll go to terrain tools. If you don't know how to use your terrain tools, I've got some tutorials in a playlist you can go look at. They're not technical. They're just like me. I'm not technical. I'm a look and observe kind of guy. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a raise and lower. All we have to do is change our shape to square, and we go and pull our hardness all the way out. And we just raise our, we can, let's see, let's make a big one. See as big as we can make one. And we can get rid of all this stuff. Alright, let's go. Let's go here, and then let's bring it all the way up as far as it'll go. There we go. 32, that's pretty good. Hardness 0. Boom. Now, this one, I don't know if the angle, it doesn't. The angle does not look like you would be able to run down it. So, what do we need to do? We need to make our pyramid smaller. Let's make our pyramid smaller. Alright. So we don't know. I don't know exactly. That works. I don't know why it works now. It didn't work the other day, but okay, when I was getting this ready for the stream. But okay, so let's leave our height while because we want the slide to be as big as possible. So as you see, how to put it in the corner there. And let's just compare it to this one. It should be a little bit smaller. The radius should be a little bit smaller. And that's basically the same one, ain't it? Alright. Boom. And now that's there's. But now if you go too sharp, what's going to happen? You're probably going to fall off of it and die. So we don't want to do that. Alright, so, and then of course, you need to put a little flat spot on the top so that you got somewhere to stand, because you're not going to stand on that little point. Boom, we get that little dot right on the top. Oops, like that. And I go here. And it brought us down a little bit, but whatever. Because it had to take, the map and scrunch it up to work. So let's move it over here. Let's move our spawn over. Now, this little bit I can move it. Oops, where did I put him? Oh, damn it. That's why I don't move spawns. I just remake them. I done lost a little bastard. Where'd he go? That's alright. We can get rid of it. We can do that real quick. Boom. Wherever he went to, he's back. Alright, let's take him. Let's get rid of him. And let's try this one out. Now the only problem is you can't go super high with a slide like this. Okay. Chat's open if you want to say something. If you don't, good. Alright, so we can go in here, game mode objects. Pull out a spawn. Oh, I spawned him in the wrong spot, damn it. Sometimes it can be deceiving. Alright. I don't know what's going on with this today. Alright, there he is. He should be up there now. Okay, there he is. And we'll play, it'll make the mesh. And see if this slide works. Okay, so we're standing up here. That's a little too steep. What do you think's gonna happen here? Oh! He slid? Okay. I think going any smaller than that would definitely make it so that it's not gonna work. Alright, so enough of this. So we got that. Okay, so I don't believe I might as well try ramps too because, dang it. Let's go back to editor. And let's get rid of this pyramid. Can't get rid of that pyramid because it was made when I saved. So, I mean, I can get rid of it. But it's actually a part of the map now because I have saved it. So there's no undo button for it. The only thing I can do would be to make another pyramid and go the other way to flatten it out. Alright, so let's make a ramp. Let's see if we can slide with a ramp. Terrain. And we'll use the bump tool. Not bump tool, I'm sorry, we use the radius tool. And we'll go back to a circle. And we want to go up 32 feet. Oh, but we didn't do it. Oops. I want my hardness all the way up. And that, basically the difference is it won't be around, it'll just be a straight up flat. And if I want to, say I want to make it higher because I want to get our ramp to go higher, I'll just pop it up again. Oh, now we're up in the fog. Okay, so now we have a cylinder and the terrain. Now I might have to put that fog up. Let's see. I don't know, we can still work with it. So what we're going to want to do, go to terrain tools, and we're going to ramp it. Now, I want to make a ramp that slides, so let's go here. That's one, and let's see, let's just go as close as possible then. That looks like that'll be a pretty good slide, and actually makes part of the wall too. As long as you don't slip off right there. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it works. Without dying. We may die. But it's okay. Oops. That's why you got to go from all three sides, right? Top, bottom, left, right, or pick three ways: side, side, top, side, side, bottom. I'd use side, side, top, but that's just me. Oh wow, put them all. Don't do that, man. You just don't want to. You don't want to do right, little dude. Come on, man, get down where you need to be. Oh damn, where'd you go? You're way up in the cloud. Got your head in the clouds. Need you down here. Alright, there we go. Now let's check her out. It's got to create the mesh. And here we are, up on top of a ramp slide, if it'll work. I'm feeling that we're gonna die, but let's try it. Yeah, we're gonna die. No, we're not gonna die. Well, that's not true. Something happened there that I should have died on that one there. So there's another slide for you. Let's go ahead and see how far we can go out before it doesn't. Before, you know, what's the angle? So you can see that angle is really, really stiff. I don't have no fall damage on, but it may be that it's just not going with the rules because we're not an actual. It's weird. Play and editor doesn't seem to be play like if you were playing on the server, so it's kind of weird that way. All right, so we have a pyramid ramp, we have an objects map, slide, and a ramp slide. So let's go ahead and let's. What do you do? Why are you kicking it? I'm kicking nothing. Alright, let's see here. Back to editor. And we'll take that out. And we're going to see how far we can come out with this and still have it be a slide. Alright, we're hitting undo. And it's not doing anything. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so let's go back into our ramp. And we go terrain, tools, ramp. Right, so let's get up here on top of this. There. And last time we went right here. So let's bring it out to this next line and see what it does. Well, not all the way to the line. So let's put the ring on the line. And see if that still works as a slide. Get rid of this old spawn point. Don't bother trying to move your spawn points, man. They're right inside there. It's easier to just do it this way. For me, it is. You do what you want. I'm sorry, I don't mean to tell you what to do. Alright, so we'll go into game mode objects. And we'll get us another spawn point. And put him there. And we have an enemy over there, so it works like a game. Alright, so he's up on top of this here ramp. And let's see if this is a good enough ramp. If this is a good enough ramp, that's a pretty good slide. What you could do is you could put another cylinder here, put another slide coming off of it, and that way you'd stop into an area and then keep going. You could basically build your whole map up with that. We may do that. Just getting some kind of ideas as we go along here. Alright, so we'll play it. See how the slide goes. Oh, it's pretty high. 32 meters in the air. No, we're higher than that because we doubled up, tripled up. Alright, and there we go. We're sliding. Oh God, help me, I can't get back up. Oh, we came off of it. Boom, we died. But that's alright, you can make guides to keep yourself right. You know what I mean? Wow, what's that all about? So I slipped off of it, but you could always, you know, pull up some terrain around it. Or you can make your cylinder even bigger, put your ramp inside of it so that it actually makes walls like this all the way down. And there's a slide. We have a ramp slide, we have a pyramid slide, and we have an object slide. Hey. The object slide's pretty fun. But it does take up a lot of objects. You know what I mean? It takes up a lot of assets to make it. Alright, now we've gone over how to make a slide. And we've got them all to work right. This pyramid is a good slide. This ramp's a good slide. And this is a good slide. This, I used a lot of ice stuff for it. And this is all of our cavern stuff. Well, that's ice stuff there, but so we have cavernous stuff. I like to just lay everything out that I'm going to use. Well, actually, I would go through and pick through all this stuff, and you know, you never know what you're going to use. So instead of having to go all the way through there, I can just duplicate whatever assets already on there and keep going. Now, if it gets too cluttered, then of course you got to get rid of stuff, and and you know how to do that because I did a tutorial on all that. All right, so we have, this is a connector. There's as you can see through it, but if you go in it, this is a T. That's a connector. We have some tunnels here too. There should be some straight pieces. Is this one? Yeah, and here's a straight for a cave. And we have stuff like this where it's an alcove. Is this an alcove or is it another piece? That's another T. So we have different. It's also good to look at it for the rocks too, because you know you don't want to be using, say, sandstone or granite, and then all of a sudden you've got, or if you mix them up in there, it'll be all right. But this is most of the cavern stuff here. I took a few things from other assets because there's different places. Now you can also do mines, which is probably what I'm going to do on Grenade Guy, because I'm working on his origin story. So if you don't know who Grenade Guy is, go to my last Let's Make a Map, or just watch the trailer that I made during making that map. And so now, what do we need to do? Well, we need to turn this. We're just going to stick with what we've already made, since we've already made it, and we get rid of all this stuff. But that's a ramp, and they work. It was funny because something must have been going on with my system or something, because it wouldn't make a ramp for nothing. Okay, so look, so I put it back. All right. Okay, let's get rid of all this. Why is that still there? Oh, it's trying to catch up with me. I'm moving too fast. Goo, you're moving too fast. Okay, so let's go up here. And we could actually just get rid of all of this if we wanted to. As you can see, I tried to do a ramp slide here before, but it didn't work. So, so we're just going to stick with what we got. It can always be tweaked later. I'm moving at 5 right now. And while I put the fog in just while we were making this, so that, but there's some bad spots in here, as you can see, like right there. You could slip behind the map. That's just some tweaking. We'd have to put another piece of ice in here or something. And this doesn't matter because there's the ice sheet. So let's look at some of the ice stuff we got. Let's get rid of this fog. It should be in environments and fog density. Is that? Oh, that's bottom fog. So there's a top fog and a bottom fog. And we'll pull the density all the way out. And that's with speed on, man. Okay, back to a nice sunny day. There we go. Alright, so I threw a little bit of stuff in there, but it could be totally done up a lot more. I could get some red light in here, some smoke along the ground, something to, I put some water in because that's where it broke the hole in the ice. But as you can see, we've got some major holes and such. But for the most part, we've already done it, so we'll leave the slide the way it is, pretty much. There's really nothing in this slide. And what I did was I just turned the plates. I just turned the ice plates, as you can see, so that you kind of slip around it. And I just close. I mean, look, there's some spots, but you're moving down that slide so fast, you're not even gonna notice those little spots. It's just not gonna happen. All right, so we come down, we hit the bottom. Boom. Here we are in the land of the lost, or journey to the center of the earth, whatever you want to call it. So this is the ice sheet here. That's a medium. The large is huge, but we don't want that. So now we want to make it so that we have a journey. Let's move all of these pieces out of the way. You can always put these ice sheets back. Alright, so let's take it and let's get all these pieces out of the way that we can without destroying our slide. And I don't know what we're going to do with that big chunk of ice. Maybe nothing. The heck is that sound? Hold on, I don't even have my headphones on. I hear something going chicky chicky. Oh, I don't know. Goo, are you having flashbacks? Okay, so as you see, I tried that slide. That slide, I bet you that slide works now. It didn't work before, but I bet you it works now. Anyhow, we've already done this whole monstrosity, so we're just going to leave the monstrosity alone, since we definitely just want to finish this map up. Alright, so what we have here is we have an ice sheet. I don't want it to be too much here, so let's, I really want to clear out an area because I'm going to dip it down even more. Yes, yes I am. I'm going to dip it down more. Dip it down. And we'll move it back here since we're probably not going to use this section of the map. Why is there? That's weird. Let's see how it. Oh, because it disappears when you can't see it. It kind of freaks me out sometimes. Like, did that dip under the map? No, it didn't. Alright, now we'll grab all these. And we'll stick them over here. Get Big Boy, put him over here. And then we're going to just pick out stuff to use. And start making it the way I think it would go. I just put way too much crap on this table. Oh goodness. The dog's going nuts. Alright. And I think I've got everything. I don't want uh-oh. Let's get my little dude out the way. Go over there on the ice plate. I am gonna have to go see what that is. My dog is rather upset. Alright, get this out of the way. Oh, it must be Amazon calling. Damn it, man, that woman buying more stuff than I can. Oh, God. Alright. Checks like I get paid for doing this stuff. I don't get paid for this. Your enjoyment is my pay. I'll be right back. Y'all hold on. Let's do a shout out, and I'll be right back. Shout out to my subs. There you go. Alright, sorry about that. My woman loves Amazon. It's always a package coming. Alright, so we're going to make it transition from a glacier into a cave system. So first thing I'm going to do is I want it to drop down a bit because I want it. Now what I should have done was like stop the slide, but I got a little overzealous and wanted to make it dramatic for when I started the stream. So I made this slide really, really, really long. But hey, we're just going to deal with it. We're going to make a map. If it comes out cool enough, maybe we'll publish it. Maybe we won't. Alright, so let's go ahead. Go into our terrain tools, get raise and lower. And I want to do a square because I want this, I think I want this to step down again. And then, you know, it'll be the cave system. So let's go here and let's see, let's find our radius. And we can bring it, oh, look at there. I'm going to put it on a line. And then we can just, you know, adjust stuff to it. That looks pretty good. I think that'll work for us. We have no distortion, good. And let's speed and hardness. Oh, I'm on smooth. Dang it, man, it happens to me all the time. Alright. And now we gotta reset everything again. Alright, square, radius. And we have it to 32 feet. I don't need it to drop down 32 feet. I just need it to drop down enough. Because too much dropping down is gonna make it freaky. Now, we're gonna make a whole cave system to get to, you know, our center. So let's go ahead and find out where we want our center to be. So I think I'm going to do it about, I don't know, 6 meters. Is it? I think it's meters, but I'm just, I really don't know. Alright, so let's go over here and let's see, where do we want to end up at? I probably want to end up over here somewhere. So let's drop that down. You know what, we should drop. Alright, and then we're going to go here. And let's do it again. I gotta get right in here to see this, because if not, I'm gonna leave a lip. And I did, I left a lip. Damn it. Good goobly goo. Alright, and let's go for radius. As you see, that kind of screwed it up right there, but I can smooth that out. As you see, isn't that weird? I did, you know. But we can always put a bridge there too, so whatever. That's what we'll do. We'll put a bridge there. Alright. It don't really matter because we can always put stuff around it. Ew. What is that? Oh, dude, no way, man. You can't do that, dude. Alright. So, let's go over here. That was just wrong. Raise and lower it. See, that's what it was. Okay, so we gotta get the radius down to actually. And what? I bet you this just leaves. I knew it would. Yeah, see, that's a pain in the butt. Let's get rid of that. Alright. So let's get our cave system going. And we'll worry about our drop down later. Alright, I want to use the geyser because it's starting to warm up. I have an ice sheet, but I think I'm going to get, well, no, because if I get rid of the ice sheet, then let's just make another ice sheet. Let's do that. And bring it out a little bit. Okay. Now we may have to, you know, that's not it. We haven't set it at all. So let's put a little geyser pond here. And now let's check everything out and get it right. Look at our lip here. Yeah, really can't see it. Okay, that's fine. Now, is that going to put that ice sheet in the middle of it? Yep. Well, that way we're not really worried about having to put water in there. Alright. And I always like to look. Alright, so we're coming off the slide. We look. Oh, God. Where am I? I'm lost inside the map. Alright, so yeah, that's what you're seeing right there. You slide down. We gotta fix the slide. Oh God, oh, because we're not. Damn it. Alright, let's go inside the slide and look. There we go. Sliding down. Kabloom. And boom. So one of the first things we see is this. Oh, and you're stuck in here. Oh my God. Did I get you stuck in there, dude? I'll put you over here. Okay. Better now? Or are you stuck in ice again? I wonder if you slip on ice. I haven't looked to see if that happens. Okay, so now we have here, and we can throw some, I think we can throw some smoke or steam. Let's see how we can make this look like it's actually heating up or something. I'm wondering if light shines through the ice too. That's actually something I don't know. So let's find out. I wish I had a small sheet of ice, but maybe there is one. Let's look, because sometimes I overlook things. Overlook things. Alright, ice. I mean, there's a tremendous amount of ice. Well, there's a snow platform, and I probably could have used that for the slide, but the sheet of ice is a little more that's a little geyser right there, hot spring. Alright, and let's see. This is the one we're using right now. And I don't know why this is a hot spring, but oh, is that supposed to go in the center of it? I don't know. They're like set, so you have to kind of figure it out. There's a small one. Do we have a small sheet of ice though? All the way at the bottom. There's your cracked ice. That's what I used at the top. What size is that? Large. Large ice sheet. Oh God. No, we don't want large. There's a medium. That's the one we've been using. And no, we do not have a small ice sheet. Oh well, whatever. Let's get a medium again. And now I want to see if I can get some light up under that. Oops, what's going on here? Oh, did I not get it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, so let's put a light under this and see what happens. I have not tested this out, so I don't know. Half of this is just testing stuff to see if it'll work. Because there are no manuals. Alright, and we know where that would be. That would be lights and effects. So let's go for lights. And I'm going to grab an Omni light, because it basically lights the whole area. So that's what we'll use it for. So let's and let's find it. Where is it? There it is. Oops. Well, you gotta grab it, Goo. Grab it. There we go. Now we see some light. Okay. I'm gonna go into objects, custom properties, and I want to make the radius as big as possible because it's daylight. Now remember, we're in a cave, so you have to try to make it dark, but it's gonna be nearly impossible. Okay. We don't need any flicker or noise. Let's take out the blue. Let's take out the green. And let's take out the blue. Get it right down to a red, like as if it was a heat source underneath of it. Let's bring this down and see. And so I would say yes, it does. But we're gonna have to use more than one inside of there. So this is gonna be a 2-layered effect. So, or we could, I wonder if we turn this light. But it does change it, so that's good. So it does shine through it, okay. So if that's reflective, I wonder if I put, I see, by doing that, it's still there. Okay, so yes, it'll work. Good, alright. Alright, so now we need to come over here and work on this. That's wrong one. I want this plate here. Alright, now I want to, let's see how big. I wish it would tell me how big something is. I have to kind of eyeball everything. I know it's just a fun part of a game. If I really want to make something serious, go into Unity, blah blah. I've heard it before, whatever. I do this for fun. It's alright. Go over there, little dude. Alright. So, how big is this hole? Let's just compare it to something. Alright, well, it's not a full square, but we could sink a square. Let's do that. Let's just sink a square, and then we'll line everything up to it. So, I'm going to sink a square to get some lighting into it. Alright. So, let's go into terrain. Raise and lower. Let's improve our radius. We want to bring it out to the little square inside the square fills up the thing pretty much. 6 feet, I don't really need 6 feet, I don't believe. Or 6 meters, whatever. Six of something. Whatever the measurement of this world is, it's 6 of it. Let's bring it down to, say, 3. We'll try 3. Alright. Now let's test our hole. What? Oh, wait a second. Problem. It has a oh, well, it's really not that much. That means we have to put the lights in. Okay. Alright, I see what I did. Dang it, I thought there was a... Got to check your assets. Now see, there's a... I don't believe that light is going to shine through there. So, that hole was a bad idea. But what we can do about that hole, I believe... is sink this down, see. Can we do it without it? No. Let's see. Now it's just, but it's gonna look squared. So let's see if it. Not gonna work like that. Not gonna work like that, Q. And putting the sheet, I don't think there will be enough space. Now that was an awesome idea, but I don't believe there's going to be enough space to stick lights in there, but we'll try. We'll see. Because there's a actual bottom on this thing. So let's go down here and look to see how much space we have between the actual, if we can actually get a light in there. Okay, so here's this. I don't. We might have. Let's try it. We'll try it real quick. Alright, let's go. Well, we have lighting effects. No, we don't want that. We want lights. Let's get an Omni light. Let's see. Why is it? Oh, goodness. I don't even know where the light is. Oh, there it is. So at least I can see that one. Alright. It did kind of reflect off the surface, so that's a good thing. Ugh. Alright, let's go here. I'm just going to put a couple in here for now, just to see. It's lighting up this hole pretty good. Oops. Alright. I don't know what happened to that other light. It's way down here. Okay, now I want to move this light. Let's just take a look at it real quick. Well, yeah, it worked. As you can see, I need to move it around a little bit. But, yeah. Ooh, that's, that's rough right there. Okay, slow your roll, Goose. Slow down, man. Alright. Let's try and get this off to the middle. That wasn't even in the middle, was it? You can see it shows more on the edges than it does, but that's okay. Okay, so let's see if we can brighten this up a little more to get it to... Let's bring her up a little bit. How far does it take till it comes up? Okay, let's get it. I just want to get it right under the ice. So there's our line right there. Okay. That's way too many lights, but whatever. I just want to see how bright I can make it. So it looks like we have some fractures or something going on here, which is pretty cool. So when we come out, we'll see, things are starting to heat up around here. And okay, let's go back to lights. Lighting effects, what do we got? We got a strip, fake sky, God rays. God rays, you can't run laser packs. No, we don't need no lasers. I guess we're gonna need water and smoke. So let's go for water. And we're gonna turn it into a geyser. So or we want it to make it look like it's, you know, starting to heat up out of there and put spew water out, you know what I mean? Spewing water because it's heating up under there. So let's see, let's put a, we'll try it with a large one. I don't know if you can turn these upside down, but we're going to find out right now. Rotate object. Okay, and there we go. All right. So let's see what we got going on here. Yes, and there's a geyser. A waterfall has now become a geyser. And let's put a small, I wonder if a small one will do the same thing. And as you see, that lighting has really tore it up. Let's see, let's find a small one. The splash at the bottom. Ooh, that might work too. Okay. Kind of like where it's large splash. I want a small splash. There we go. Because I just want some parts where it's just coming out. Bubbling. It's just starting to bubble out. Okay. So what we've done here is we made a geyser and some type of volcanic action is going on under here. I haven't used any smoke. I may not have to. I may have to, but whatever. So, but our plate, that's not a big deal. We can move our plate because we're not going to deal with, it's really not going to hurt our everything else. Is it all lined up here? Yeah, pretty much. Let's go ahead and put our spawn up here and run through everything real quick. I always like to play every so often so that I'm not backing way up to get stuff done. Nothing worse than when you're working on a map, man, is you get, like, I don't know, you've all done it. I've done it. As you're, like, build all this cool stuff, or at least you think is cool, and then it's like, oh, there's a validation issue. I'm like, what? Where? I've done a million things. Yeah. You don't want to be doing a million things and then playing. You want to set up your game, put you a spawn in here, put an enemy in here. So all you have to do is click it and try it. You know what I mean? Now, the map is going to have to do its mesh and all that. Oh, that ain't bad. That was quick. I'm leaving it empty. So basically, and you know the story, right? Plane crash. I should put a dead pilot in here somewhere. Maybe some bad guys, but that'll be later on. Right now, we're just trying to get it together. Now, you could also on the slide, you could put some enemies, maybe some grapple points. You know what I mean? So that you can get up there. Maybe there's something on the map you'll never be able to get to unless you get it when it's on the. And for some reason, if you go backwards, you can control your descent. Oh, I saw a hole right there. Oh, there's another one. Where am I? Got my hands up because I can't see. So, boom. You come down here. Oh, you already see. Look. Uh-oh. Is that a bad guy? Here? He's busy. So let's go take a look at our thing that's going on here. And what we're going to do is we're going to close this in. This may end up being a nighttime map, but right now it's not. So, I mean, it does, we could probably, I need to hide everything a little better. So, maybe if we stick some fog, because, you know, you can see it's coming up out of there, but there's really no cracks. If it was darker, maybe it would look like it. Why does it sound like I'm on? Oh, because this is a geyser, so it sounds like water. Like, what? Ice crunchy. Alright, not bad. Not bad, Goo. I mean, it could be, we could take some time and tweak it, but we're not going to right now. Now, my best bet would probably be to get rid of all those little ones and then just put a bunch of these, the one guys are shooting up, and put those around so that they cover up the bottom of that. Or I could drop it down, but if I drop it down in the ice, it's gonna look silly. So I don't know. But we have our concept. That's our concept. Very good. All right, so now we're on the ice flow. So we're probably gonna take some of these big old ice things and kind of just stick them in the ground so that we can get moving on with this. And gotta keep an eye on my bad guy over there. And then we're gonna transition into a desert. That's another reason I'm using the ice sheets and not using ice on the terrain itself, is because I want that extra texture for when I'm painting. I only get 4. You only get 4 textures to paint, so, and one of them does the whole map. Alright. So beyond this, we're probably going to put a cave system. So all this is going to be ice on the way there. So let's get back into the map and get on that. We'll go back to the editor. Alright. Now, I have a few ice things. I have this. I have this. And as you see, because of this Omni light, it's going to give that red glow off through the whole thing, which is going to be kind of cool, I think. Because we're transitioning from ice to basically a jungle. Alright. We could use that. Let's just get all of our options on the table here to finish off the ice part of this map. That is ice. You are not ice. You are a bliss head. Put you off the map. We have the big one. Let's go ahead and straighten this one back out. I did that for... Oops. Oops. Now, this will probably be what we'll use because it looks like I used it up top as a glacier, so we're basically sliding down through a glacier, and the glacier is going to turn into a cave system, and the cave system is going to come out into an underground jungle. I don't like sticking with the center of the earth kind of thing. Journey to the center of the earth. Let's see. As you can see, we have the red. And we're... That's pretty good, but you know, why not look at all our options? We'll need to... These are all pretty much ice, aren't they? Yeah. but there's some little stuff. So, should we, I don't know, should we put some type of skirmish inside of this? Because if we're going to, we're going to need a different piece of ice. That is not ice, that's calcite. We can throw a few of these in there. Let's go ahead and just grab all these and put them over there. I don't care what all I drag over there, as long as I get what I really want, and then we'll just drag it out, put it somewhere else, and we're done. Got more ice over here, and more calcite. I believe there are 2 places you can get, you know, wintry kind of effects, ice and snow, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so let's go. Objects, we can go to nature, and as I showed you, we have ice. This we would use, like, okay, so say we wanted to have it right by the geyser. Let's do that. And we want to kind of make it claustrophobic a little bit, like, oh goodness, where did I get to now? Okay. But that's not going to work for us right now. So what we'll do is we'll pull this a little bit further over. Let's make a copy of this one. Just pull it across. Let's open it up so we actually can see ourselves. See our pathway. Pull this one over here, like this. And now we have a spot where you could put either a grappling hook or maybe some NPCs up there that attack you and kind of rush you through this area so you don't really look at it too much. Like that. And so we could basically pretty much finish off our ice thing with this, and then we'll open it up into kind of a room. Then at the end of the room there'll be the cave system will start. Okay, so let's go here. Let's duplicate this. Oops, didn't mean to do that part of it, but okay. You can always slide this back a little more into here because it's open. There we go. Alright. And we can always use a little bit of different stuff a little bit, you know what I mean? Well, that's more snowy. It's really not ice. More like snow. And then we can always throw on, you know, where are they? Like frozen waterfalls and things like this to make it look, you know, but that's all down the road. Right now I'm just trying to get the basics of it done. So let's go ahead and play it. Yeah, it sure is. Hey, what's up, Fiery Dragon? It is. That's a lot of goo. You got that right. I got my gooey goodness toolbox out. So it was kind of weird, man. Yesterday, maybe they did an update or something, but I couldn't get the slides to work. I was trying to get it, so I ended up making this whole thing. When it's working fine now, I can make it out of a ramp or a pyramid. So here's a wreck, and I haven't totally done this up. This is just kind of just the basics, just to kind of keep me in mind of what's going on. So back down this we go, back down the slide. And for some reason, you can steer if you look backwards. I don't know why, but you can pretty much, and you don't hit as hard for some reason. I don't know. So what what'd be cool if I may end up putting an NPC in here with a grapple so you can grapple on. Oops, what happened? And we're just trying to get through the... Oh, don't die yet, go. Alright, so once you get down, you'd be looking. As you see, you're in the cavern of ice. It's all the gooey goodness. Alright, so, and you see what's cool about ice is it really does reflect good with whatever lighting you're using. So we're trying to make this kind of like a journey to the center of the earth, where you're going to get in here. Ooh, that's not good. Didn't see that before. And we'll just put another piece of ice there. It's all good. Except we're going to have to get rid of that plate. What's that plate? Oh, is that part of the slide? No. What the hell is that plate for? I don't know. Alright. So you got here, we've made our geyser. It's heating up. And all this will be enclosed. And now I'm freaking out at what that piece of crap is hanging out there. I don't know what it is. Oh, I know what it is. We're going to have to drop that down then. Okay, that's part of the entrance. Because a lot of assets are only on one side. So, basically, it is... You can't see it from here. Maybe if we turn... Can we see it here? No. You can only see it when you first do the slide in, okay? Well, maybe we'll just get rid of that piece. We don't even really need it. And looking back, I've already set these two rocks in here. Let's try pulling it out and see what that does. We can always put some more glacier in there. Where did my damn NPC run off to? I don't know. This AI freaks me out. Like I said, I had to shut it off one night. It was way late at night. And my NPC just started acting all crazy. He's just off on a little, trying to figure something out. Alright, so, yeah, freaky AI. Let's go up here and see if we can get rid of, because every asset we can save is a little more space we have for the game. See, that's what it was, but it was sticking through the back, so why would I want that? Oops, I didn't mean to grab you. Go back over there. And should we just be lazy and do it high? Yeah, I think we will be. Because, I should just go ahead and make a couple more pieces and bring them down to here. Let me see. Well, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to make another chunk of ice and fill up the hole. Let's see if that works. Alright. In my world, if I want ice to run this way, it can run this way. I don't want to hear nothing about it. I'm not far down enough because, as you can see, we're still showing all of this. I think I'm going to turn it on its side. Make it a little easier. Okay. I still ain't touching it? Bastard. Get inside this slide. It actually looks better with the other piece in there, but okay. Maybe not. Let's see. Things that make you go, Alright. But we do have this here, so there's our hole. Let's just go ahead and copy these and do the right thing, dude. Don't try to cut corners. It's just a pain in the butt setting stuff on an angle. I hope I didn't close up the hole like that. We still have our slide. Ooh, except that our now our icicles are going the wrong way. Damn it. Well, it might be kind of funny when you come in there and there's kind of like daggers gonna poke you. Who knows? Alright, so we've got what's going on here. Where's my... Gotta get way up in here to see it. Did I take that sheet out? I don't think so. Maybe I did. No, there it is. Pain in the butt. Alright, we're just gonna have to test it because I can't get down to that little hole. Alright, so here. We can fine tune everything. I'm not really worried about every little hole and every little thing right yet. Because there's a bunch of holes in here. Oh no! See how I can, when you go backwards, you can actually control it. I don't know why that is, but... Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I do have a big hole there. Let's go around and check it out. That bastard. You need to work out, dude. You're just panting, boy. Where's that hole at? There it is. I got a hole there and a hole there. I need to curve that piece in so that it kind of guides you to the thing. But we're pretty much good there. Okay, let's keep going on. Like I said, that's fine-tuning. And we're not fine-tuning this map right now. We're just trying to get our basics going. Alright, we could probably bring that ledge down a little bit. Or we can leave it like that, though. I don't know. Is that 60 feet? Because I believe a grappling hook only goes with the 60 feet. I mean, 60 meters. Why do I keep saying feet? Maybe because I'm American. I don't know. Alright, so we're doing basics. Now, we could use all these columns and stuff in here. And we're going to close this whole thing in, and we know that. So let's go ahead and see how we're going to... actually... Wow, is it turning it red from way over here, or has it got red in it normally? No, that's just from that one, well, there's more than one light over there, but... How's it... Wow, it's shining all the way through the ice to this side of it? Well, that's crazy. Okay. It's weird. It's brighter over here than it is. Oh, because it's the sun's shaded. Okay. Alright, jump back up on the plate. Where did my damn bad guy go? Where did my Blizz head go? I heard him a minute ago. Now I gotta go find him. Oh, look, he's in trouble. Are you trying to walk up that slide? Oh, he sees me. Damn it. No! I don't want to deal with you. Go away. Alright, let's go pick our entrance for our cavern. For our cave. Now, I'm going to save that big thing for the actual place. For the actual, like, you know, place. And we can use all of these things, except for the ice stuff now. Ice stuff stays where it was. But we can do a transition, like, from there to there. See that? Right now, we need an entrance. That's a crawl through. Which might be kind of cool. Let's go check out everything else though. I like to look at the assets this way so that I can actually see what's going on. I don't want a huge cave entrance. I want it to be kind of like you gotta look around it a little bit. Because that's way too, you know, that's actually a cave. That's not an entrance. That might be, well, no, because, well, I could always stick a rock on this side of it. You know what I mean? Find a rock. Oh, see, it is an alcove. I thought that was a, okay, this'll work. This'll work perfect. There we go. Because we're transitioning from ice to that. I don't want to really go into that real dark stuff yet. Oh, we got more over there? Damn it! Get my exercise today. Yeah, it does kinda. You're right. Yeah, it does kinda look like it. The Himalayan mission. I remember that mission. I wonder when we get to, and we got, well, I think we got Vietnam assets coming soon, so you can really get Far Cry. This one ain't bad either. This might work pretty good too for the entrance to, what the heck is this? Oh, this don't make no sense. Alright, so a lot of these are like pieces that go together, or sets. I like to try to kind of put the sets together. So this is all part of the same set. This is, and that other piece. So that's kind of, I think we need to get, and this is a T. So, and this is a big old lava tube. I don't know why there's not more for the lava. There's only this big ass thing for lava. I don't understand it. But hey, not gonna complain, because they really didn't have to do this part of the game. They could have just made Far Cry 5 and said, hey, here's a game. But I really do think this is going to be, ooh. Ooh, I like this, because then we're kind of, you know, you don't see, well, looks more, and you like walk into it and you go, there's a way to go. Anyhow, to get back to my scattered thought, they could have just made Far Cry 5 and said, hey, there you go. I really do believe, for me, this is like, I can't wait for the day some gaming company, if there's one out there, let me know. I don't do PC, I only do PS4. So, been playing PlayStation forever, man, since PS1. But anyhow, the day they come out with a game that's actually not a game, it's just basically to take a game, just rip it apart, just put in the assets. and then let you just go with levels and all that, man, that's what I've been waiting for that game. This is about the closest I've come to it for PS4. Not talking Minecraft or Roblox or all that crap. I mean, something that actually looks realistic. That's the thing, because with mine, it was always, how real can we make it? And it seems lately that, you know, they don't want real no more. They just want fake. Let's see. Well, it is fake, but you know what I mean. Alright, which one was that? Was it this one? No. What was the one that had the damn turn on it? That's a T. There was a turn over here somewhere. Where was it? Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. We're gonna take you! I've been working on the origin story for Grenade Guy. And, oh look, oh that's pretty cool. So it's already taking the glow of the red too. So what we'll probably do is throw some ice around it, some columns. We're going to have to make it so that it goes up further. Just kind of give it a little bit of realism to, god dang it, I'm too fast. I always forget to hit that L3 to speed my, you know, to lower myself a little bit. Now I'm moving too slow. Three is like my comfort zone. Okay, so which one do we want? Which side do we want to actually face the guys? Or let's see this side. Do we want it to go? That's basically, there you go. Do you want it to go left or do you want it to go right, Goo? Well, let's take a look at our map. Let's get an overall picture. This is going to be one huge ass map. But then you get into assets, and then it's, you know, you gotta make it down. So let's see here. Oh, and I did use some of the assets from Far Cry 5. I mean Far Cry 4. The plane wreckage. Because you have to kind of go through all the sets, because Far Cry 5 has mostly helicopter wreckage. It has few planes, but actually if you want a plane that's busting up, it's in Far Cry 4. Alright. And it's fun just to go through. Sometimes I just take the map and I'll go in there and just start pulling everything out. Just, you know, just give it up. Alright, so let's bring this over here. I'm going to sink this down. A little too much. We don't want that ice sheet to show through. And it does lift us up a little bit. But that's okay, because this is all going to be an enclosed area. Maybe some NPCs. Maybe they crashed. Maybe that was their helicopter and they've been down here for years. And you have now invaded them and they're going to take you out. You need to find a way out or something. I don't know. We'll deal with that when we get to that bridge. Right now we're just trying to get our cave system going. Alright, so we have our entrance. Let's just kind of take a quick look. I don't like to have to make people hop over stuff, so I try to get it. Like I said, if you're not having fun playing with one of my maps, then just go ahead and jump off. Or just stop, because that's the whole point. Just have some fun, man. Alright, I believe that this is another piece of it, but it doesn't look like it has a side on it. So what would be the purpose? Don't know. Maybe an alcove inside of the cave system or something. Okay. So let's go find some more that were actually part of that one. Here, this is part of that set, so let's bring it over there. I just want to kind of bring the whole set over there. If I'm missing a piece, let me know. Because we can use that for something. Oops. Damn it, Goo. Damn it, go. And we're going to transition from different rocks. So right now we're using this light setup. The light colored rocks. Kind of like a sandstone, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that is a type of granite. I don't know. Can't tell because that kind of irks me a little bit is when you go onto an object. Now, if I select it, then I can see exactly what it looks like. But when I just fan over it, it's kind of, I guess it's granite. Well, that's granite right there. Looks like on this side it's sandstone. I don't know. Maybe it's all granite. Maybe I'll put that. Maybe I'll ask the developers. Yeah, right. I think they're going to talk to the goo. They ain't going to talk to the goo. Oops. Alright. God dang it. Alright, my table, my palette is very cluttered, but, you know. Oh, there's another one. I see it. Oops. And there's another one right there, too. Okay. So maybe we can grab both of these together. Let's see. And let's pile them up. Everything we're going to kind of use to get this cave system going. What the hell is that? It's a fossilized dinosaur poop. Or, oh, what's the technical term for that shit? Yeah, no, it's not shit. It's, God, there's a name for it. Fossilized crap is, not dolomite. It's, damn, I can't think of it. If you remember what it is, let me know. Irking me now. I want to know what it is. Alright, so we have these two pieces. I believe that those are the two last pieces for that set, but you know what? Nope, there's... Man, we could use that. Yep, that's another piece. Dang it. I just got everything... You know, I had it all set up so that it wasn't scattered. So that it would be all nice for the stream. And then I started getting to working, and I just kind of threw everything... Ooh, another piece. I don't know what we're going to do with that, but we'll figure it out. Oh, I see. So you can kind of make a pathway itself. That looks like it works for it, too. And we'll just kind of grab everything that kind of looks the same color coordination. Nothing worse than getting on somebody's map and, well, I mean, it's not really that bad. I get a little bit. I don't know if you've ever seen The Good, the Bad, and the Stupid, but I have some things that irk me, and you know, if it irks me, I'm gonna say it. One is when you make your map way too tough for people to even play it. that just pisses me off. Or you put 100 or 200 enemies in it, and no way out, no way for me to just leave because, or you know, like what do I mean? Because you can, you know, commit harry-carry and get out, but if they don't give you, you know, grenades or, you know, or no, I'm sorry. You take no health damage. Okay, you put me on a map with 300 enemies and I take no damage. How the hell do I get out of there? Other than killing everything, you know, bad, stupid maps. Those go in the those mostly get disliked, but I'm later tonight. I'm gonna do The Good, the Bad, and the Stupid. I haven't done one in a while, and everybody's gotten a lot better with the tools now, because you have to remember when this came out, there was nothing, dude. There was maybe a paragraph of how to do everything. So that's why I made those tutorials, which, I mean, they're not the best tutorials. There's a ton better tutorials than mine, but it's basically for people like me that, you know, kind of go off of just looking, not trying to be technical. Alright, so let's get all of our stuff over here and start building the cave system here. Now, I don't want to get too crazy with it. I want to get it so that it's kind of leading people along their path. Because that's the way, you know, I like it. I don't like to be forced to go, but when you're map making like this, it's not an open world. You don't have You know, as you see, I've already used up 22% of my textures, 21% of my lights, and almost a quarter of my memory already. So there is, there's a cap on it. You can't just, make it. I kind of made a couple maps that are open world, like Skunk Ninja Squad is kind of open because it's basically journey map. And a journey map, you can stay on the map as long as you want to. Play what you want to play, and when you're done, you can leave. I like journey maps. And I always make all my... I always make mine so they respawn, so that, if you want to stand and beat the hell out of the innocents, go right ahead. My son, he's a freak. He loves to do that, especially on like albino Bigfoot bar, because you got to kill the Yeti. Yes, I made Yeti maps when I first got on here. I think everybody did. We really need some villains, some villainous monster, because he's like, okay, the moose could be a villain, but that might be funny. The cats you could beat to death, so the cougars you could beat to death. Alright, let's see here. What's the next move? Okay, so we're coming in here and we're going to left. And what do we want to do then? Well, we don't want to branch off 3 ways because we don't want to end back up on the ice sheet. So I think what we're going to do... Oops, lock on here. Now, all of these kind of lock together. I would like to see their, what do you call that again? Snapping tool? A little bit better. But, you know what? I can't complain, man. They didn't have to do this, really, truthfully. They could have made their little bit of money. You know how UV is. They could have made their little bit of money. Well, not a little bit, but they could have made their money just on releasing the game. Because if you play Far Cry, you're going to play it, no matter what. Alright. Now, if you wanted to, oops, you could just take these 2 pieces and build your whole cave system. You know what I mean? And we're going to pretty much do a lot of that. We need to make a couple little things to make it look a little different, just so that it's kind of cool. Kind of not the same, I guess. Say what's... Now that's weird. I don't understand what that is. Okay. So that's basically coming here. And it doesn't do anything on this side. What the hell is this for? Oh, I guess if you wanted to make it curve around on itself. But, man, that piece is probably not going to get used. So put it over here. Alright, so we've come in. We've seen our heating up geyser. We could probably put some water up here. That's coming down because this whole thing's melting. And we don't want a 3-way yet. We don't want a 3-way. Okay, never mind. Alright, so let's bring it over here. Let's spin her around. What's cool is you can kind of see where everything's going. Alright, let's go on down in here. Check her out. We need to move very slowly while we're in here so that we can see exactly what's going on. Now, it really doesn't matter if there's a little bit of a crack here. But if you want to be anal about it, because it's really hard on PS4 especially to kind of lock everything out. That's why I was hoping, at least for PS4 and Xbox probably has the same problem because we're using controllers to do it, that the snapping system needs to be You know what would be awesome is a snapping system that's really strong, but that we can turn off if we want to. That would be like awesome. Also, some villains would be awesome, other than Far Cry 5. And animations. I would buy asset packs and animations for this. Oh, dang it. Just me personally, I would. I would do that just because I love this. This is what I like to do. Uh, in my younger days, I was gonna be I was gonna do this, but at that time, it really you were gambling to do that. So I went into you know, film industry and music industry. So being a game developer, oh, back then, you were taking a chance with your life, man. Now, it's a ticket to everything. Anyhow, but we're having fun. Okay, so we've got our thing. We're going this way and that way. And let's see, how far do we really want to bring this cave system? And which way do we want to curve in the end? I'm thinking that I want to kind of squiggly around a little bit and end up probably, so you can have 10 AI per square, as in enemies, NPCs, before it goes wonky. Now, that's not counting animations. Animations, for me, mostly it's usually about 5 squares, meaning 5 animations per one of these blue squares, not one of the little squares. So we're not going to have any animations rolling through here because, unless, well, you could have something jump out or something to, but I really want on the end of the map for people to not really run into anything much at first. So let's see, so you get 10 enemies per square, so if we wind back here, wind here, come over here. So right where we have all of our assets is probably where we're going to have the jungle. So let's move all this out of the way, except for oh, I know what we could do. What we could do is kind of like it was in Journey to the Center of the Earth. They came up through water, but we're not gonna go. We're not gonna do no submarine or none of that stuff. Screw that. Number one, we don't have a submarine, so so basically, what we'll do is we'll drop it down and we'll make it a cliff. So basically, you come out of the cave into a cliff, and then we'll throw the fog in there and start building our jungle inside of there. And maybe we'll wait till we have the Viet Cong to put in there. We really would like to have more NPCs than just Far Cry 5 NPCs. But I understand it's Far Cry 5 game, blah, blah, blah. This should be a game itself. And then you kind of like, you know, you show it off. Hey, come play it. I would like the multiplayer thing to be done. Why am I turning this into a what I want list? Never mind. Let's just keep a building. Because what you wants, nobody cares. It don't matter. We're going to leave our assets that are the same color over here so that we can finish that up when we get to it. Because we're not going to finish this whole map. There's just no way. It's huge. We got a long way to go with it. Okay, so let's say we've got our slide. We're coming out into a big cavernous space. Maybe we got a couple NPCs up there. Maybe we don't. Maybe we got nothing yet. You just kind of come into it and it is what it is. Alright, so now we're going to have it so that... Now I could mark it with a road so I know where my cave system is going to go, but I'm not going to because that's just crazy. Alright, so we'll come down, over, down, around, and let's find an open space right here. So we'll say right here is where we're going to do, and let's give it some perspective while we're doing that. Where's my little bliss head at? Where is he? Where did my bliss head run off to? There he is. Come here, bliss head. We're going to use you for perspective. Not hold still. We're just going for a little ride. Don't get upset. Alright. And we want him back over like right. I think that's about the area. Okay, so this is perspective of what we're gonna do. So let's put him here. Wow, that's a long walk of cave systems. So I think we're gonna get a little bit closer. And I think that'll be fine. Okay, and that means we're gonna have to move everything we can. It's okay, we can do that. Alright, there we go. Oh, we missed a couple. Alright. So we'll leave all that over there for building our cave, and all that'll build like the little cave structure. You know, maybe I'll throw an alcove or an open area just to kind of be spooky and stuff. But as of now, so we're gonna put him over here. And I think our jungle will probably be about 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 1. Well, it depends on how big we can make the rectangle, because remember, we're going to drop it down for 1, just so that we don't have to build a whole bunch of walls, because we can stick rocks in it and other things. So. We stick rocks in it. Okay. Okay, stick your rocks in it. It's good. Alright. We're not adding vegetation. We're raising lower. Now, let's see how big we can make it, and then that'll decide how big our jungle is going to be. And that's about it. That's about as big as it's going to get. And and we can grapple down to the jungle floor. Let's make sure that's where we want it. Yeah, okay. We don't want to get too close to the edge, because sometimes that boundary thing gets crazy. Let's drop it down 32 feet. And there we go. There's where our jungle will be. So we're going to make this serpentine around and come out as a rock face. I believe, let's check out some perspective. Yeah, I believe that'll be good enough, man. And then we'll make like a pathway up here. And then here. I want to use some of these too. Okay. So what I'm thinking is the slide, open cavern, cave system, jungle, get up here, and then we're gonna have a volcano. Hey, how about a volcano? All right. I don't know how we'll make that work, but we'll have a volcano that spews out stuff, so we can basically do like the geyser, but we'll throw some fire in there with the water and some more lights. Or we could do a hollowed out, because we need a way to escape. No, we don't, because it's an assault, but I would like to have a way to escape. It's like when you get your boss, or maybe to get to the boss. Alright, well, right now we're not really going to worry about it too much. Let's grab some of our jungle rock. Kind of, oops, what did I grab? What the heck's going on here? Why can I grab you, dude? And there's our wall. There's another wall. Alright. Why is this? You have to be on the side of it to grab it. That's weird. Craziness. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Come on. Yeah, that works pretty good. Oh, that has snow in it, though, doesn't it? That's not. Oh, I really wanted to use that too, but it has snow in it. Oh, and it goes through all. No, it doesn't go all the way through the other side. That's just the way it looks. Yeah, that's a bummer. I really wanted to use that. And there's another problem with it right there. Why? I didn't have that. I have to put a rock on it. You put all kind of rocks around it. Yeah, you're going bye-bye. Okay, we can just get regular rocks for this, but I just wanted to kind of get a feel for what it is. And we could also ramp it down. I mean, you could take a ramp down. That would work too. Alright, you know what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to run through the whole thing. Just see how long it takes me to get to the jungle. And before I start making any more, might as well. That way I know if, I'm doing too much, too little. And he can't get me because he's down here in this hole. Bliss boy. Alright. It's gonna do that. Oh, the mesh didn't take long. That was nice. Alright, so we're back up here again. I'm falling, help me, help me. This is a really long slide. No going back. So whatever's going on in here is going on in here. This is, as you can see, the lava starting to come through, heating up the glacier here. So it created that whatever. And then you kind of search around. Oh, there's a cavern. Okay. And then you follow the cavern, waiting for things to jump out at you. Maybe there will be, maybe there won't be. And then blah, blah, blah. Back and forth, around we go. And we haven't got to the fighting yet either, so we may have to throw a little bit of fighting in here. Maybe we'll throw a couple of NPCs in the caves that you have to kind of take out as you go. And then as you come out of the cave, you come upon a forest. And this will all be enclosed. I'm hoping I don't have to do it tonight time, but usually that's what happens because for some reason the light goes through everything. Unless somebody knows a trick that wants to put it in the comments, I would appreciate that. What's he talking about down there? Oh, good, you're dead. Alright, so we're going to leave that. Okay, I got to take a pause for the calls because you got somebody at the door. I can hear him. And I'm sure it's another Amazon package. Not for me. So we'll let you kind of look at the map here. Kind of, maybe you got an idea you want to put it in the chat what I should do. But so we got our slide, our little glacier area where we can have a skirmish going on. Probably wave 1. That way, by the time you get to the jungle, you'll have wave 2. And then from there, we'll figure out what else we're going to do. So we definitely got to find a way down into this. We can always ramp it, or we can grapple. You guys can leave it in the comments. Tell me what you want. But I'm going to take a quick pause. We don't have much longer left in this stream. I try to keep it under 2 hours because it just starts to get on me. And we'll just work on it again the next time we do the maps because I'm still working on the origin story of Grenade Guy. So I'll be right back. Just hang in there. And that's it. This is the Goo. You're watching Dopey Games. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. This is Goo for Dopey Games, and we've been working on our map here. Basically, it's an ice map that's going to turn into a jungle that will probably turn into a volcano, but I don't know yet. So we're just doing the basic layout. We ran through it. The timing was okay, so we'll have we'll have all of our wave 1 stuff happening in this area. Maybe in the slide we might put somebody, but I think there'll be enough time by the time, because once you kill the first enemy of the first wave, it starts to count down for the second wave to come in. We have to make sure we leave enough memory and all that too. We have finite. Everything's finite. There's only so much you can do. So, wave 1, wave 2, and 3 will be over here. And I think 3 waves will be good enough for this map. And we definitely want to use some of this stuff on this, so we're going to put this. I don't know if we're going to use it on this exactly, but let's move all. I keep moving stuff around, but it's just the way I work. Not work, but the way I have fun. It's fun. It's not work. All right. Oh, but that's going to get in the way of building our cave system. Whatever. Let's put it over here then, out of the way. So yeah, later tonight, I'm going to do another Good, the Bad, and the Stupid. So if you have a map you want me to check out on the show, you can leave it on the stream. Or any one of my videos, just put, all you got to do is, because Jack can search by the name of the map, and ye be judged. You can judge mine too. A lot of my maps are stupid, but hey, stupid can be fun, man. Just because it's stupid don't mean it's not fun. A stupid map can still get a like. Alright, let's go ahead and move all this stuff out of our way. Let's bring it back over here, because we don't know exactly how we're going to do everything. Alright, so now and what we're probably going to do is I'm going to use one of those big rope ladders. Not rope ladders, rope bridges, or whatever you want to call them. One of the bridges to get over to the last part of the map, which will be a volcano, which we'll make here after we make our volcano. That's probably going to be the end of the stream. We'll work on this map another day. Like I said, I'm working on the origin story for Grenade Guy. If you haven't seen the trailer, go check it out. It's a little bit funny. I tried to be funny, but sometimes I try to be funny, I upset people. I upset a couple people with that trailer. But whatever. I don't get paid, man, so it's all good. Alright, so we have our jungle. That's where our jungle's going to be. We're going to have some way to get up and back out again. Maybe another cave system running this way. And then our final piece will be the volcano. So let's go ahead and make our volcano. And that should probably be it for today. Hope y'all tune in for the Good, the Bad, and the Stupid later tonight. We got a lot of things going on this month. Well, not this month, but next month, which is like right around the corner, ain't it? I believe it is. And we've got Destiny's got its second expansion coming out. I watched the Twitch thing. I don't know. I can't say anything bad about Destiny because I do like the game. I just don't like the way it turned, but that's just me. So let's go ahead and let's see. So well, we don't want to put too close to the edge of the map. So what we'll do is we'll go here. And Let's lower it down. Now, there's no sense in me distorting this because it's going to have rocks and other things to make it, because nothing worse than seeing a stretched out map. I don't like to see it. So let's go down and we'll make it the same as the other one. And this is where wave 3 is going to happen. Did I do that wrong? Because I need a decent sized bridge here. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that back out if I can. Hold on. Yeah. Alright, let's bring it over a little bit. I really should have thought about that before I did it, but we've already made our square and we've committed to it. We're committed. Let's try again. And, dang, I really don't like being that close to the edge of the map, but what are you going to do? So we have wave 3, so let's sink this down. Now the problem with this is it'll go different. If I try to go more that way, it'll get different. So now that I have this is where our volcano is going to be. Let's go ahead and grab a bridge real quick so that we can know exactly where we want that to be. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go into our assets. I believe it's in Far Cry 5. Transport. And where's... Oh no, I thought bridges were in... Oh, maybe it's an object. No, it's structures maybe. There we go, bridges. May not be in Far Cry 5, maybe. There they are. Alright. That's a huge one. We don't want the huge one. We want this one right here. And we'll put that in there. Let's go down here and grab it. Alright, and we can bring it, so let's say we bring it, I don't like the fact that it has the concrete on it because but you know, whatever, it's not like we can pick and choose, so let's bring her down. And that kind of took the concrete out of it, right? Made it more, yeah, just a wooden bridge without that concrete coat. Alright, now when we make our volcano, it's gonna raise the bridge up. We'll have to redo everything, but that's okay. Even without distortion, you can see how it rippled the sides and made its own distortion. That's at 0 distortion, so. Alright, we're good there. And now, we're gonna have to move everything again. Let's move some more stuff, Goo. Come on. Let's put all this over here. There we go. Oops. Alright, so that's pretty good. Now let's make our volcano. Which will be pretty much the same thing, just opposite, and we will bring our hardness down so that it'll concave it into a thing. And we'll end up having to cut a hole in the map to be able to get inside of the volcano. So let's do that. Alright, so we want our volcano about here, I guess. Now we're going to have to do some freaky work with it, because what's going to happen is when we raise it, it's going to get all lopsided because part of it's going to go higher than the other part, right? Yeah, that's what's going to happen. But we got our smooth tool and all that, so we'll be able to deal with that hopefully, and we'll see. Now let's bring our hardness down. That should be good, I would think. And let's go up, up, up. Oh, I didn't do distortion. Dang it. All right, back. Oops. Wow, that's a big ass. That's a little too big, Goop. Okay. Oh, God, we did it again. Okay. All right, let's take this back out again now. We got to put our distortion in. Alright, so let's go here. Go back. Get our pump tool again. I harden it now. Distortion. I'm going to put the distortion up to 100%. See what it looks like. Oh, well, it didn't really distort it that well, did it? It didn't make it look like a volcano at all. Let's try this. Yeah, kind of. Alright, so we've got some problems, as you can see. Our distortion really didn't do what we want. What we'll do is, we'll just take the distortion out and we'll erode it. That's what we'll do. Alright, but first I have to get this part up to look, at least with the other part a little bit. So let's figure out a way to do that. And so we'll bring our radius down, so that it covers that one area, and bring our hardness up. Not what we wanted. Not what we wanted. Okay, so maybe we got to figure something else out here. Okay, I know what we'll do. Why am I being an idiot? Okay. Because I'm good. All right, let's just take ahead and get everything out of here for now. All right. So let's just build our volcano first, and then build everything else around it. That's probably the best bet. It's all trial and error for me. So let's see, radius. Let's bring our radius all the way up. Now I need to know, but I do need to know where that bridge is going to end up, so that I'm actually touching it and not going, oh damn, made the volcano too big or too small. Alright, so we're going to go into Far Cry 5, structures, transportation, bridges. And let's go down to the smaller of the two. And let's say we line it up here just for, which would be off of, wow, it's not even right, so we'll go here. Okay. So now we know how far our bridge is going to go. Alright, now let's build a volcano. Alright, so we'll bring our hardness down so that we actually have a volcano kind of look to it. Let's take the distortion out. Let's see how that does. And I'm not going to move anything because I think I want to go higher. Okay. Alright. And let's make sure that our bridge will go where we want it to go. Now I can always bump it out a little bit to make it fit, you know what I mean? Or I can bring it over a little bit. Like such. There we go. And there's our volcano. And you're like, dude, that doesn't look like no volcano. Yeah. I have to make enough room for wave 3 to be inside of it. And that's only 4, 5 square. And I still have to do the inside of it and then erode it. So. And we go here. Now we'll bring our radius down. Let me get it rolled right up on top of it because I don't want to. What the hell? Alright, that's pretty good. Now let's go into our tool. That's pretty good. Now our hardness. That's, I mean, for PS4 and a controller, that's pretty good, man. Alright, let's go that way. Which, oh, I shouldn't have moved. I need to go down further. Okay. Man, that kind of sucks. But, alright, so we'll go here. Let's see if we can line it back up. Don't know, man. Need to get that. Shit. I don't know if we can do it now. Well, we could always just wherever that yellow is where it's going to be. Damn it. Well, nothing I can do about it. That's it. We'll have to build up to get into it. So what we'll do is we'll do this. Alright. Alright, so that's pretty good right there. Now let's get our distortion tool. Oops. Well, not distortion, erosion. And we're going to erode it. Density, deformation, 50-50, landslide, hardness. Let's just see what this looks like. And I could speed it up, but I don't like to do that too much. And I probably should have cut my hole in my map before I did this, but whatever. And because once I save this, I can't change it. I'll have to start all over again. Which I don't mind. I could start all over, whatever. And of course, I don't know, if it was just a volcano that I was making that I wouldn't have anything happening inside of it, I would have made the cone way smaller. I believe that should be good enough. Erosion is just a cool tool. It really makes it look. I don't like that one bit of stretched out piece there, but we can always throw a rock or something in there. But I really don't want to, so let's go back to our erosion tool and erode it some more because that's just not looking right for some reason. There we go. So we have that, and now you're going to have to bump all of this up. See, that's why I had sank it down before, but then it just wasn't working out the way I wanted it to. So, can't have everything you want. This is where the game will end, is in here. Last battle. Ooh, how did you get in here? Alright. So we have our bridge. And what I'll have to do is cut a hole in the map where the bridge is. So right now I'm just going to stick the bridge inside of, so I know where the hole needs to be cut. And that ain't it. Alright, now we know where the hole needs to be cut. And this would be a good spot. Where is it? Where's that damn volcano piece? Oh, that. It's like, I'm not going to use it. And I freaking deleted it. I got everything else on the map. But I took away the cone. Alright, let's get the cone back out again. The lava tube, sorry. Cone. Alright, so we're going to go into nature. We go into caverns. And let's find the lava tube. There's it. Is that it? No, there it is. Alright. Alright, did that come through the other side? No. Damn it. Did it come through now? Damn it, no. What the hell? Is it way too thick? So we may have to put 2 of these in here. That kind of sucks, but whatever. We can do that. There we go. I'm not sure that they're both matched up properly, so that's going to be a little bit of an issue, but we can take care of it. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Goo, you're screwing up, man. Alright, so how thick does this need to be? That's pretty good. Okay. So let's pick one. I want to see how far off I really am. Oops, what the hell did I do? Dang. Alright. Dang it. Oh, that's why I had it selected, that's why. Alright, I gotta line all this up. I ain't lined up too bad, but it's not great. Let's see. Yep, that should do her. What's going on here? What's going on? Oh, is it still? Alright, that's weird. Alright. No. What? There we go. I need to get around here where I can actually see it. And we can smooth all that out. But now I careful with this because I gotta kind of squish him in there. Don't want to move him. I want to keep it. So just line them both up. Not bad. Alright, let's go ahead and cut some holes in this map. More. Nope. Dang it. Nope. Yes. Yes. More. See, I don't want it to go above it, so bring that radius down. We're on one radius, but you know, what are we gonna do? And we can stick rocks around it or whatever we need to do to deal with it, make it a little better. Alright, takes care of that side. Can't be helped where the map is stretched, so deal with what you deal with. We'll take our bridge, put our bridge back. I hate how it flips around on you when you do something. But I don't really hate it, but it's just annoying. See, I get too close, so I'm trying to get close to see where my. Don't want that concrete showing. Alright, there we go. Well, a little bit. We got a little bit of that on there, so we need to bump it up. Bump it up. Oops, too much. I'm gonna have to work. For now, we can always change it up a little bit later. What's that? Oh, it's a piece of map coming through. And that's it, man. But that's pretty much it. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We'll finish this map up little by little. We'll also be working on Fart Rock, the town of Fart Rock. That map is coming along. I'm doing the origin story for Grenade Guy. We're going to switch over to Destiny when the expansion comes out for a little bit, but I'll still be doing these for now. I bought the deluxe. I already paid for the expansion, so I might as well go check it out. I feel I'm going to be disappointed, but I'm going to hold that judgment. I do like multiplayer in Destiny, so raids are alright too, so people get a little pissy, but other than that, it's alright. This is Goo for Dopey Games. I'll be back later tonight with the good, the bad, and the stupid. So we'll talk at y'all later.